Welcome to the game.
I am incoming. Hey, fix it number one again. Don't die. Too late.
Okay. Now I need to figure out when the heck I'm doing today.
Just mess
Yeah, because
around.
we are
Fine.
now we're in this weird space where we're kind of done, but we're waiting to be really done. But we want to be done before 1.0 comes out because as soon as 1.0 drops, it's probably going to stop our ability to progress toward
Do
being done.
Yep,
anything, yeah.
we
It's
had
probably gonna
in.
break most of our.
If you're watching this later on, we just received the intel that 1.0 is going to be finally releasing and when, and that it will come with world changes that will basically nullify this entire save.
Mhm.
Yeah, we have until the 10th of September 2024 to
So
get this
this
thing put
is
to
this
bed.
is going to be the last hurrah of early access.
And that's fine by me. I
Yeah.
really don't feel the need to do anything in my other save. It's like it was basically a I don't want to say object lesson, but it kind of was.
Proof of concept.
It was a proof of concept for one very specific way of progressing in the game, and I have passed the point where it was relevant.
Mm.
And then I was just going to be like, okay, I also want to experiment with nuclear power on a different scale, but I can do that in 1.0.
Mhm.
Yeah, 1.0 is
At
going
this
to be a
point, it's
fresh
just
start for
finish this
everybody.
save, wait for 1.0,
Oh man,
and
the
even
Ziggurat
then,
looks
we'll
weird
probably
because it's
want.
all loaded in yet.
Even then, we probably won't get back to at least playing together in Satisfactory for a while because who knows when the multiplayer bit will stabilize.
There will
Well,
definitely
that
be a.
and we're also going to need a break.
Yeah, we're going to need a
Yeah,
break.
that too.
I definitely wouldn't mind embarking on a 1.0 save with y'all, but down the line after much break.
Yeah,
Yeah,
play a couple of the games or something first.
we've been kind of noodling around on at least one other option, so we'll get there.
Yeah.
But yeah, got to do something else for a bit. I mean, I love this game. Clearly, I love this
Mm.
game a lot, but you need breaks. Every year I have had a several month break, and I feel like that is part of why I still am able to love the game.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Any game you play for a long period of time, you're never playing it constantly. You're on and off. You're letting yourself rest.
Yeah.
Huh, let's quick. Oh, don't care. Look at that. 3122 out of 4,000
Yep, they're
and
picking up.
solidly over the halfway mark on those. That is nice.
Yep. We're looking at either, yeah, 2 or 3 sessions, and then we are done with Phase 4 and the game as it stands.
This save will be put to bed. Yep.
Been a long time coming.
A couple of years now, isn't it? Or almost.
Uh-huh. Just about.
Yep. At least a year and a half or so.
Okay, the whole Lumen thing with the Mark V belts stretching across between the Ironworks and the Megadrone storage. Like this weird shimmer in the sands.
I like it. Also, screws and iron rods have finally backed up back to these
I
containers.
see that. Just waiting on the plates.
Blades, not so much.
Well, we're not making plates as fast.
Yeah. See, rotors are also done. All the advanced ironwork stuff is all backed up. That's
Yeah, the thing with plates is that we only have one constructor each making the storage bin copies of things. Like, I'm not siphoning off actual production for storage.
Yeah.
All the production is going toward the rotors, rips, and mod frames. Did I just not leave myself a way to get in there? That would be funny. Like, here's this building, you can't go into it. I think I may have. I may need to just cut myself a door into this place. I mean, there's one over here, but... Okay. Oh, and the iron plate maker is also starved for ingots.
Ah, that do it.
Well, why the bleep is that? Cut myself a hole here so I can make a door, so I can...
Well, now what?
Could be.
So I wonder why the iron production, or the iron ingot production from over there is so spotty. That seems weird. I mean, it's fixable, obviously. There, now there's a doorway into that building with an actual ramp.
Mm-hmm.
$60 ore per minute. Why?
Never get around to putting a Mark III on that.
It's a Mark 1 right now. It's not even
Oh
Mark
my
2.
goodness. This thing is so starved then.
Because even if we just Mark 2'd it, then all 4 of these smelters would actually be able to run at capacity, which is pretty much all we need.
Yeah.
Like, just a 2 will do.
Okay, I can make it 2 here.
Yeah, that'll take care of it. Like, the belting is correct for it. It's all Mark
yeah.
2 belts.
Miner.
Just somehow never got around to it. And that'll take care of the iron plate storage problem.
Boom. Mark 2.
Yay! Always a little home improvement stuff. So that's about to be like, oh yeah, just throw some shards in there. Like, wait a minute. What do you mean it's a Mark 1?
The Mark 1 built to support a Mark 2.
Yeah, I mean, clearly built enough smelters for putting it at Mark 2 at some point. We just never remembered to actually do that.
Mm-hmm. There we go. Ironworks should not be starved anymore.
Yeah, I can already tell that the row of ingots is looking nicer. Okay, do I have... What am I using for... Okay. Yeah, those are fine. Those are fine. Speaking of iron plates, guess who needs to go over to the Megadrone storage to stock up? I'll just ride the belt here.
Well, it's all in one place now, so.
One shop stopping. Oops. Oh, don't try to do that, apparently.
Just leave it
Because
for
the
now.
train support thing that I use in this save requires iron plate.
Mm.
Now, have we got signage updated in here?
Yeah, all the signage should be updated. with where everything is.
Okay.
Should be.
Quick wire. Homing rifle ammo. Nothing going in any of that. Stators.
We'll get it looking nice later.
Rotors, rips and things. Yeah, sure enough. Iron plates and everything. Yay. Lots of concrete.
Yeah, I just figured like a whole row of concrete would be useful for any building projects.
Yep. Now I need to get over to the steelworks to load up on beams and pipes.
Not done signage over here. I need to fix that. I thought I had.
Alright, gonna need a crap ton of stators and modular frames.
That should be doable. Boingy, boingy. I do find the jump pads entertaining.
Yeah.
Like, I don't love them. It's like they're so finicky in terms of, okay, if you don't approach them exactly right, you will not land where you hoped you would land.
Yeah.
Okay, I need a bunch more of you.
Alright, now that I've built the main building,
There we go. Now there's proper sighting. Ironworks. No idea why that didn't have signs on it. Or it did have signs, I just hadn't changed the signs to be the proper thing. Oops.
Oh, wow. Okay, so... Right, I haven't done any rail lines through the race course. What I want to connect is the T8 site and the supercomputer site. And that'll be easy. That's a pretty much just go west, go south kind of thing.
mm-hmm.
It's going to be getting to the magnetic field generator site from the Tier 8 site is going to be interesting. But if I can pull it off, I'll have the complete loop. And if I can't pull it off, I will get really close and that'll run out the clock.
Well, there we go.
It is a low stakes project.
That's kind of what is called for at this point.
Wire for supercomps. Add to that. Turn on self-driving. Hi-ho, hi-ho. It's off to work I go. Working on the railroad, that is. I admit I've been feeling a little train game deprived by not playing Satisfactory a lot lately.
My trains.
Oh, that was neat.
I have been itching to finish my Ziggurat.
I just watched two trains use this intersection at the same time. They just needed different pieces of it.
Mm.
Path
cool.
signaling works.
Path signaling.
Path signaling. Ooh.
All right, westward ho. Not to be mistaken for capitalism ho.
I mean, considering who we work for, it's all
There is that.
capitalism, ho.
I can't remember the name of the game that's referencing either.
Reciteer.
Reciteer, thank you.
Oh man, I haven't played Reciteer in a long time.
There's a game that kind of takes some of that concept, but also adds like deck building elements to it.
Really?
And takes out the dungeon crawling aspects and replaces it with a visual novel aspect. It's called Potionomics.
Well, gonna make note of that because the dungeon crawling part of Reciteer was my least favorite part.
Yup.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of deck builders. That's gonna be one I probably pass on. I just don't got the headspace for it, you know?
Yeah. But it's very much in the same mold of like you own a shop. Oh yeah, it's sort of the potion crafting is the whole thing of like you've got to balance reagents to make certain kinds of potions.
Okay, that's fun.
So it's a little bit of riffing on the Atelier games,
Yeah, a little bit.
which I've only barely touched.
I
Like
assume
one
I
of.
actually don't know. I'm lying.
Oh, this is the most janky approach to a place I have ever built. Oh, so sad. All right, this is where we disembark. Oh, yeah. I'm starting from here. I did this on purpose. Ugh.
Oh boy.
My thoughts exactly.
Yeah, I've been. I mean, I there's certain kinds of deck builders I like so much. I actually made a mod for one of them, so that
Right.
kind of tells you where I stand. But basically, ever since Griftlands, I've been looking for like more games should have like a persuasion/negotiation mini game that's not just like really obtuse or super simplified or whatever. And Potionomics was the first one since Griftlands to get to actually deliver on something like that. At least for me.
Okay, how are we doing this? I mean, other than poorly. Is that a path signal? That is a path signal. Good boy. It's just poorly placed, that's all.
Oh boy, this is going to be a lot. Alright, let's figure out running some power in here.
That moment when you know what you need to do, it's just figuring out how you're going to start doing it.
Mm-hmm.
That's definitely where that's going. And I'm having to use as the foundation one of my old style roundy rounds. It's definitely not helping. Sleep, what are we thinking? How small a chunk of rail is that? Oh, I'm missing computers. Oh, I can't put signals down with no computers.
Ah.
Oh no.
On the quote-unquote upside, I am right next to the supercomputer campus.
Mm.
There's a non-zero chance there will be some computers I can steal.
Probably.
Nope. All right, splash into the water. Good job. Come on, get me out of here. Up, up. Swim faster. Oh, yeah, sure. Go away. High-speed connectors. Computers! You've even got the floors labeled. Bless you,
Yeah.
sir.
Yep. I had to keep track of what I was doing somehow. Well, I've just added about 27% to our power storage. In about 3 rows of about 30 or so.
All right, which is all very good, but the problem is this thing is so finely tuned that there really aren't any spare computers.
Yep, there aren't any. Yep, all right. Yeah, that makes sense, actually.
Oh, well. I will wait for my train home. That is not it. That is the actual train that belongs here. Look at the thing. Duck taxi is on its way, though. Fast signals. I've got oodles of circuit boards for block signals. I have no computers for fast signals. Okay.
I'm going to need so many modular frames, unfortunately. And those are not trivial.
Mod frames, we should have a lot of.
We have a ton of mod frames in Megadrone.
And there's a small bin over at the Steelworks, probably chock full of them.
Hmm.
So go nuts.
I think I will.
Don't mind if I do.
Resources are there.
that's a low bridge. The train barely clears underneath that. It's long, long conveyor belt.
Yeah, that should do for a little while. Part of the tentative plan of the Ziggurat was to have like multiple floors of power batteries, but I think I'm only just going to do the one because I think one's going to be a lot and enough, frankly.
Right.
That's fair.
Also, it is very weird to be on this train trip through the canyon with this huge floating roadway way overhead.
Yeah.
Like, what is that 150 meters above me? Oh, it's the road. Putting the high in highway.
Mm-hmm.
I've gone all the trouble to go all the way out there just to run back home to get one stack of thing I need.
Kind of how it be.
Sad, really. What kind of railway engineer am I? Uncertified, that's what kind.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm probably popping over to Megadrone for the computers and such, aren't I?
Possibly.
I think computers are there, but also we've got the computers. We've got a box of computers right now.
Oh, that's right. We've got the hub storage with random fiddly bits in it.
Yeah, there's a whole big bin of computers right where the radio control units are being made.
Well, there was a stack of 39 computers just at that storage bin next to the hub, so I think that's plenty. That's right. You are making circuit boards over there, aren't you? Well, isn't that convenient?
Can't afford.
We'll take more circuit boards because you just cannot go wrong with being able to make pass signals.
No.
Or, I mean, block signals. Only need a few pass signals, but always need oodles of block signals. Keep those trains a-flowing smoothly.
Definitely have to really experiment with trains on my next long-term save.
I have found that while I love trains, they are best used for like dedicated, like if you're moving a lot of stuff from one larger facility to another, like you've got multiple bulk goods to move. And if you have the space, trains are the best for that. Drones are definitely the best for those kind of point-to-point operations.
Mm-hmm.
Like I have one thing I need to get from here all the way over to the map, and I don't want to have to mess with elevation changes. I don't want to take up a whole bunch of space with the stuff that trains require.
Makes sense.
So definitely one of my goals for the next save will be, can I work out kind of guidelines for when to train, when to drone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like there's been a couple things in this game where a drone would probably have been a smarter choice. Of course, we also didn't have drones until... That's the problem, is drones come so late.
Yeah.
It's like, well, I've already built
Need
trains.
some way, yeah. By then you already built trains. Like, might as well just keep using them.
Yeah. They don't eat batteries, so who cares?
Yeah, having to deal with sulfuric acid is kind of the big limiter of drones.
Oh, yeah. Taking batteries. Like, there is the dry battery recipe, but you're still dealing with sulfur in some way.
Mm-hmm. It's very difficult to make batteries at bulk, though I think once you get the Mark III miners, it would probably make making batteries in bulk a lot easier, but that's end of game things.
Yeah.
And by then you're already set in place with what you're doing.
Already set in your ways, yeah.
And you've mostly done everything you need to do. So it's kind of like, well, now I don't need them that much.
Drones are kind of there to help kind of like stitch together very like disparate large scale projects
Yep.
that are meant for the end game.
Okay, back out to my work site. Maybe I'll even get some track laid this time.
Making steady progress with the battery towers. And then I'll probably pretty up the Ziggurat a bit more and then call that good. Sure, I'll just raid this over and over again. Why not?
It is really sad seeing all this hypertube line that we've laid. Only to be like, well, thanks, Update 8. Now we can't use that anymore.
Yeah. I haven't really
I
touched
would
those
have
for an
taken
entire
that
update.
otherwise. Yeah, most of a year, really? Because I know we didn't actually do Update 8 experimental. Can you just fly through that rock? Yes, you did, silly drone.
Yeah, we did mainline only.
But even then, like, Update 8 was late last year, and here we are mid into the following year. Alright, let's try this again. I need a pass signal. There. And then I need to meet up somewhere.
Oh boy. That's a lot. Wonder if this might end up being just like bigger than the battery tower in terms of just number of power storage machines just on one floor.
Hmm.
Again, not that we need the battery storage.
No, I am going to do it.
It's fun though.
Yeah. Alright, how much of a pain would it be to produce mod frames on site? Because I'm really feeling like starting to run back and forth as being a little bit of a waste of my time.
Skosh tedious, you say?
Yeah. I've read the wire locked down pretty hard, but I just need... The mod frames are also turning out to be pretty numerous and expensive.
And there is my block signal. Yep, that whole thing is a block. Go me.
Alright, you know what? I guess I'm just gonna pause and make mod frame production out here. Just so I've got a place where I have materials for battery parts. Because I'm gonna be that kind of crazy.
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm gonna have to spreadsheet this out.
No, not spreadsheets. Oh, what are we doing here?
If I'm dealing with a normal iron node, let's say I'm getting 240, or maybe overclock that. I can make...
I am going to have to tear down part of this hypertube line. It's in the way of my trains.
It's not like we can even use it, so...
Yeah, there's that.
As much as it hurts to tear out hypertube, like, can't use it.
Can't use it. We'll come back to that here in a moment.
I don't have a lot of space, so I can't go. You fool, you ludicrous creature, opening Excel. Yeah, I know. I turn that into 240 ingots. Can I turn that... How do I turn all that into mod frames as efficiently as possible?
Too sharp of a turn. Yep, I was afraid of that.
Probably do... At a rate of 5 per minute, though. That's... Gee, I could go to all that work and make like 10 mod frames per minute. Well... Still wouldn't even really be enough for how much I need and how fast I need it, would it? It'd at least be something, though.
Path signal placed. Can I just curve you straight from here? Because that'd be awesome. Yes, I can. Yes.
I need rips and screws.
But they don't need to go home because that was my train.
So to get the right amount of rips, I need to make this. Which would be 90 ingots. No, 90 iron plates. $250 screws.
Yes, Gus, I'm building where you're trying to snack. I know.
In order to make that many iron plates. I need 4.5 constructors.
Whoa! Almost hovered directly into a drone.
And thus...
Slightly awkward.
Oh boy. So I'm going to definitely need more ingots.
Squeak. I made it work.
Times 1.5 is going to be 135 ingots. To make those plates, and then to make all those screws to the tune of like 530. I'm going to need 10.6 constructors. About 132.5 ingots. That's shockingly doable. Bringing us to a total of 5 plus 132.5. 267. Yeah, so I overclock a Mark III miner on a normal node a little bit, and I've got enough. Okay.
Heck yeah.
The math checks out.
The math checks out.
And the crowd goes wild.
Yay.
So I could make about 10 mod frames per minute just right here off of one iron node. And a lot of constructors.
Where did I put that? Okay. Now for the fun part. I've got my exit toward the west, but it is pointed at a whole bunch of hypertube and power line.
You don't say.
So now I've got to figure out where I'm putting my train tracks.
And I'm going to need a lot of stuff.
Out that valley, out that valley.
Oh yeah. Smelters. Nine smelters. There we go. And a lot of concrete and belting.
Did I bring... Oh, right. In this game, we have snow obelisk.
Yeah, we do.
And I've got 300 ammo. Okay, not a problem.
I
I've
just
got fart
had
rocks to demolish.
I just had some supplemental food arrive, so I'm gonna go mute for a minute and be right back.
Pleased to be enjoying your foods. Oh, yeah. Yep. That whole mess of fart rocks as you're heading toward the Rocky Desert.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm going to be trying to build a train line right through that.
Oh, geez.
Oh, this... Oh, they've changed the map at some point. They
Oh?
definitely changed the map at some point. I will send over to Discord these power poles that are sitting on nothing.
Oh, yeah, they had to have
Oh
adjusted
yeah,
it at some
a lot of
point.
our very old like Explore by power line stuff got wonky.
Yeah, that's... Woof. Well, since I'm here anyway, I might as well... make myself useful. Heck, I don't know how much this is load bearing, so I don't want to delete anything.
Mm-hmm. Tells you how old our save file is. We've got landscapes that don't match up no more.
Right? Oh, wow. Yeah, that is. And that is connected that way, so I don't need this power line at all. That's just the iron for that. It's got power to that, so we're fine. I can delete all of this. I hope. I'm going to say that, and then it'd be like, Neom. so I no longer need what? I no longer need this floating one.
Like, honestly, I think the one thing that will be funny was when 1.0 comes out, booting this open just to see how much breaks.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I want to see that at least.
The post-mortem, here's all that broke.
Yep.
Okay, I got rid of the floaty poles, routed power around. Much better. Now, where was I? I was making trains. Mind you, having all this power on tap is handy for my exploration because I can just hover my way out to figure out where I'm putting the next train spot.
Yeah.
And that's going to be... probably will work.
All right, I'm back.
He's back. Well, time to whip out the snow obelisk.
Just gotta get some belting materials, and then it's time to make pure mod frames.
This really is just an iron product, isn't it?
Iron and copper.
Oh, right, there is some copper involved, right?
There's also stators, but they don't need as many of those. I've had to refill on mod frames about 3 times as much as I've had to go back for stators, so...
Okay, waiting for the... And now for our new favorite game that they introduced in Update 8. Am I still seeing green clouds because there's a fart rock I didn't see, or because the emitters didn't go away?
Yeah. More often than not, it's because the emitters didn't go away.
Okay, I think I can run a train line through here. Might as well just go up and over here. Oh, the railroad track is too long. What? Railroad track too long with this.
All right, time to build another wacky factory.
Can I just go right over there? Yeah, I'm gonna go right over there. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna go wacky and stack them on top of each other.
How it goes.
So that I can just kind of compartmentalize all this without having to take up a whole bunch of space.
So you're getting a PhD, piled higher and deeper.
Yes, yes, exactly. Extremely so.
Oops, I should check to make sure that's not too far before committing to that. Oh, I could not have aimed that any better. Good job, me.
All right. Needing to make a grand total of 270 parts per minute.
I know where I want you to end up. Oh, thank you, holographic locking and nudging.
Force too steep. Really? You just don't want me to have fun, is that it?
Oh, well, that's amusing. Oh, wow. I could not have aimed that any better.
There we go.
Let's just glide right over the top of that that pillar there.
Oh, that is clean.
Of course, I'm also getting the harvest hit, you know,
Stop talking to me.
right? Comply this.
2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay, so what are you guys currently doing at the moment?
I am currently making mod frame production so I can make battery tower production go smoother.
Because if you're at a point where we can pause for just a second, I will get us a safety save.
Oh yeah, I can actually
Yeah,
I can
I'm
just
good to.
I'm settled down now.
Okay. Hang on a second here. Yeah, what is today, the 9th? Sure.
It sure is.
Yep.
And okay. We have our just in case save.
Excellent.
Why are you talking to me still? I just picked you up. This is another one hiding over here somewhere.
Okay, so that's where we get our ingots, and then according to my charts and calculations, make a crap ton of plates, a crap ton of screws. Yep.
So yeah, the Caterium works for the ECRs.
Mm-hmm.
The train's going to go right by the corner of it.
Mm.
That's neat.
They're just churning out that quick wire. Oh yeah. A bunch of cable in there? Do I need cable? How am I doing on cable? I could use some more cable. What the heck? It's there for the taking. I'm going to have to change course on this at some point, though, because right now I'm pointing directly at the leap of faith. I'm going to have to turn at some point. But at the moment, this line I'm cutting straight through the rocky desert is actually almost beautifully aimed.
Mm.
About there? Yep, right about there. Oh, yeah. That's nice.
It'll take a while for this manifold to spin up, but that's okay. I just want it to be generating passive extra materials to make this go smoother.
Yeah, sure. Good enough. That can be a problem for another day or for a never day. Oh, bless you. Glad to hear that noise. It finally got down to 72 degrees, or over 72 degrees of the thermostat downstairs.
Mm.
Ah,
The one downside to how they've arranged this is like the thermostat is downstairs. So everything's based on, okay, what's the temperature down there?
not the
Not,
temperature upstairs where all the heat is.
yeah, where all the heat is, where all the people are.
Alright, take those plates and these screws. Turn them into rips. Bolted iron
When
plates.
do I turn south? Yeah, I'm definitely going to get closer to Leap of Faith before doing it. Okay. Good. Let's figure out. Oh yeah, I know where I want to go with this.
This makes bolted frames.
I will be crossing the racetrack just past Leap of Faith.
Nice.
We need to supercharge that a bit more, but we'll get there.
And that's, I am doing. Right, I'm using a lot more steel. I'll get a little closer, and then I will need to head back for supplies. Let me get rid of that.
And then how do we want to bring it back down?
Look, little hog, you can't stay there. Oh, yeah, that's going to be fun. How am I threading that particular needle? Right by the fuel recharge station.
Mm.
Which, by the way, still has like 500 and some odd fuel canisters in the bin. Okay. I really want to cross right here. Did I actually do that? I did. So that should put you right about there. Which means a little more.
I'm not doing anything fancy this time. I'm just going to wire it all up.
There we go. Weeks after our actual racing time, I have added some scenery to the racetrack.
Nice.
Very nice.
Lovely stuff.
And I'm reasonably certain the truck will clear that. Yeah, that it should. I just need to get from here to there.
There we go. Will that start getting spun up? Go back and grab some stuff. And I should be making some mod frames now, just on site.
Hey.
Alright, can we get there from here? Yes.
I get like a power shard.
Oh, I screwed that up. Let's try it again.
We do not seem to have any power shards at home.
What? Check the bin next to the awesome shop.
That's usually where I've kept them.
Yeah, no, there's no power shards here.
Ah! The railroad track is too long.
I've
What?
got 12 on me here. Let me. There for you.
Or ram it.
There.
Oh, thank you.
Put some power shards in for you. Lord knows I ain't doing anything with those power shards now.
I'll just take half of those, leave the rest in there. I need like, I was like one short for my machinations over there, so.
I don't like that either. Nope. Okay, that's just gonna have to be placed further away. That's all there is to it.
There we go. We're still spinning up here, so we'll get there. Alright, what do we actually need? We actually need wire. Lots and lots of it. Alright, where were we with the miles upon miles of battery towers? Right.
Wish I had power over here. Wait, I can just make power over here. There are power poles. Just... What are you, new? Okay. All right, let's see if this is going to be happy making. Okay, I am genuinely happier with that. All right. I had to move part of what I showed you earlier because it was too far away from the incoming train line.
Gotcha.
Oops.
But the general gist remains the same. There's still train tracks going right over the racetrack. And then I need to go back and get more steel beams. Don't use so much anymore because I've got powered rail lines.
I'll slowly fill up and we'll get there.
Sorry.
But for now, I still need to be sourcing from home. Or I could just spend some time wiring it up.
On my way back to the train station, I will remember to place block signals at intervals. It's a thing I often forget to do.
Generally important.
Definitely. Yeah, whatever. Good enough. Let's put it about there.
Well, that's a lot of batteries. like that.
And there we go. So we now have a train line that goes all the way from the supercomputer site out to the refueling station on the racetrack.
Nice.
Can we do this? Sure.
Of course I'm out of cables. Why wouldn't I be out of cables?
How it goes.
That's why I made sure to overflow my wire production into cables.
Now, where's my train? Duck Taxi has just hit the congestion around the Caterium space and is headed west. Okay.
Well,
Oh, look at that. Less than 500 to go on the fuel generators. I wasn't looking at the numbers for the other things, though.
so I'm not quite done, but at the start of this we had about 15 gigawatt hours of power storage. Now we're up to about 48 gigawatt hours.
Yay.
Wow. Oh, yeah. That's only 59% battery capacity. What?
Still need those screws at the end to start spinning up, and then we'll have mod frames for days.
Okay, this is not Jetpack Johnny. My chariot arriveth shortly.
Oh man, the magnetic field generators are shockingly close to done.
Yeah, I was noticing that. What I don't remember is where we started on the ACUs.
Started about 2,500. So we've made about 300 so far.
Yeah, which in an hour and a half, yeah.
Yeah, not too shabby. Just shoving all those supercomputers into the system really helped things along. And also making sure a couple of the lifts were the right speed.
I did pick up a few slugs while I was out, so I'll turn those into power shards and stuff them in that bin.
Good, good.
Kind of wish I'd put a train station out there somewhere so I could have my train route to that instead of routing. Like, I have to hoof it all the way back to get
Yeah, I hear ya.
to my work site. And I'm back. Home again, jiggity jig.
So I'm now just over halfway done with placing all the power storage for this.
Just copper top after copper top, huh?
Yup. That's the only, they don't give you any higher denominations than this, so. You just don't have a choice but to build a whole lot of them if you want an excess of storage.
Okay, craft bench, power shard. Okay, it only ended up being a couple of them, but fine, whatever. All right, there are 7 power shards in the little bin with the paint cartridges next to the awesome shop.
Gotcha. Excellent.
Yeah, a whole lot, but it's better than 0.
Mm-hmm.
Now time to dump the hatcher proteins into the intake of the bio plant. And one more Mercer sphere. You have 40 freaking Mercer spheres.
Oy vey.
That's not even all of them. We have not gone scouring for those.
Why would
What
we?
would we want to?
No. We only pick them up to shut them up.
Exactly.
Even with all the nuclear power we have, one floor of battery power is going to be more than enough for not even needs, wants.
We have an extremely resilient power infrastructure now.
Yeah,
No
we do.
kidding.
1.0 is gonna break our game, and our battery towers are gonna be like, yeah, we can keep trucking for a second.
Yeah.
No problemo.
Right. Okay. Well, back out to the work site. Can I make a train station? I should probably check to see if I actually have the option. Yes. Yes, I can. Might just loot myself a destination station out there. I mean, no reason not to, right?
Mm-hmm. I just had kind of a neat idea.
Really?
What if do you still have like all the saves from our various days and sessions of this save?
I have not deleted any interstitials, so like the entire library of end of session saves should all be in there.
I just had wondered what it would look like if we like loaded all those into like Satisfactory Calc and then like did a time lapse of like all the stuff that appears on it.
Oh, that'd be cool.
It'd be a lot of work though.
Yeah, there have been a few. I mean, at the end of this session will be 48 of them.
Yep.
I think the other tricky part is getting a consistent
Screen grab from
framing.
the map, yeah.
Because it'll resize and shuffle, because it always zooms back into wherever it chooses to when you load them in. So I have to create like visual guides on the screen to be like, okay, here's where I align stuff to.
And it would only work best if like it was all like consistent in terms of size and positioning, yeah.
Exactly.
Ah well.
Interesting idea though.
Yeah. Alright, what do I need? I need stators and mod frames.
Okay, I'm going to turn off self-driving so I can send my train out my new track. Come on. Here we go.
There we go.
I'm now kind of committed to building a train station somewhere over here, though.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, I've got a train to nowhere that I'm going to have to back up the entire way.
Mm-hmm.
Back into auto drive. Not that it's impossible, it's just it would be kind of annoying.
Mm-hmm. And what is satisfactory if not like engineering complex solutions to mildly annoying problems.
Yeah, so there's what it looks like now.
Ooh, nice,
train
yeah.
Station. James, I want a roundy round starting there. There.
All right, and then
All right, time to go look at my new guide for how to make these things. 13 by 13.
steadily making progress.
This is not a problem. Can I do that?
Okay.
Off kilter by just a little tiny bit. And that's fine.
And the game continues, such as it is.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 9, 10. 13. I didn't want to do that. That was stupid.
Oh boy, got how much left to go? Oh boy.
I need to count to 7. 2, 3, 6, 7. screw that up. Let's find out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 13.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, just the view in here is very unique.
I went in there to take a look at it.
Oh, did you?
It's very cool to go into that building. I should come by again.
Yeah, now that it
Oh,
has
no.
the stuff in it.
Okay. I've forgotten entirely how this works. 2, 3, 4, 5.
But you almost got the whole floor filled now.
Yep.
When I came in, there was like a fourth done-ish.
That's not right. I've done this wrong somehow.
Yeah, we don't gotta worry about power for a long day.
But I mean, we don't even have the playstyle where we flirt with, you know, the limits of our power infrastructure anyway.
3 tiles. 1, 2, yeah.
There are people who do, and I don't understand them.
Yeah, right. Uh-huh. Where are you from the edge of that?
Oh boy. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Oh boy. By the time I'm finished here, I will have placed 576 power battery towers.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, thanks for the follow, no good deed. consider myself unpunished. I actually sound like that? Yeah, I do.
Okay. So I go in one turn. Yeah.
I need to do audiobooks. Yeah, I don't know. I'd probably wear out my voice real fast. I don't have that kind of training. I mumble a lot too.
No, the sun can't go down while I'm trying to do this.
Sure, it can.
I haven't had the Discord overlay up the whole time. Whoops, I'm sorry about that. I should have had that up.
Go with.
No. Alright, standards. Could probably use a few more of those.
I've been tempted to get the nuclear pasta hooked back up strictly for syncing purposes so I can get the statues faster.
Not the worst idea, maybe.
I mean, go for it, really.
Yeah, no.
Because, like, we're not doing anything with the radio control units now that I've got all the radio towers made.
Right.
And we've got
And they're also
kind
used for drones, but yeah.
Yeah. But it's just like, we have so many.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll hook it back up. I just gotta figure out how.
What was I doing? I was gonna get mod frames. I was gonna do that, and then someone complimented my voice, and then I lost all track of what the hell I was doing.
That's kind of how it goes, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Now to set up a train station with a beautiful view of that. The leap of faith.
Ah.
I've got a roundy round basically just off to the side of the leap of faith. Kind of kitty corner from it, but still.
Certainly spices up that part of the track, I imagine.
Okay. You are kind of there-ish. Would you really be offended if you did that? No, not really.
Alright. Let's get this done and over with already. I say, describing a task I set out for myself. Having no one else to blame but myself.
All right, this is powered now. I can just hover. That is a path signal.
Okay. Go grab grab as much fuse mod frames as I can carry. I can just sink nuclear pasta.
And then we will go south. Okay, we're going to actually do this way.
Almost there. We're like 2 rows left. Okay. We might just get there after all.
One of my first train stations was built at right about this location.
Mm.
It was appropriate.
Right, that western desert is where you generally had your start.
Yep. Go. And an empty platform right behind it. Floor is too steep. Well, that's because I placed that badly, that's why. Throwing off the count of train stations. I bet it's going to tell me that it's... Yep. And it's too sharp of a turn. Bite me.
Do I have enough cable? Am I running out of cable? No. Okay. I think this will be it. I think this will be the run where I place down the last of the battery towers.
Go around that thing if I have to. And I will. That's actually what I'm going to do. Yes. Brilliant. Wile E. Coyote. Super genius.
And now the very last row.
There. There we go. Good old nuclear pasta for...
You need too sharp of a turn. Come on. Freaking argue with me. Then we're going to loop the track all the way around this pillar and right back into that loop. Perfect.
And there we go. Oh, man. We now have 77.6 gigawatt hours of stored charge, or storage capacity. Keep in mind that our max production is about 54.2 gigawatt hours.
Oh, wow.
We can now store about 1 1/3 of our entire power output.
If it's worth doing, it's worth overdoing.
So if every power source were to shut down, particularly our nuclear plants, we would have an hour and change with everything still running to get it all back up. And that would be assuming that we
Tell
were
me
at
that's-
maximum consumption to our production, which we are not.
Oh yeah, look at that. We like it so much. Okay, 9. Where is my set break? Yes.
All right, there we go.
Cutie. Oh.
There we go. So you can walk around again.
Why are you yelling, Kitty? Hold on, I'll bring back my cat.
Okay.
Time to get a different set of materials.
I'm using the train station also as the power graph, and it includes the battery. Yeah, we were at like 50 some odd minutes of battery, like keeping everything alive, and now we're up to like 2 hours.
Yeah. And that's with everything at, like, what, 50% total charge? Yeah, 53%. So yeah, I'd say that beats out the battery tower a bit.
Okay.
Just a skosh.
And I don't need to do additional floors because just that one floor on the bottom base was enough.
I am definitely gonna have to like roll out there and see your
Yeah,
work here.
come see my affront to God and man.
So Leap of Faith Station exists now
Nice.
purely as a forward base for. Oh, no! Back that up! Back that up! Back that up! Come on, go on! Back it up! Back it up! Back it in! Let me begin.
I need iron plate, steel beam, silica quartz.
Just forgot to put in a block signal. There. I will come back to this at a later moment, but I think now is a good time to break. Like, I got trained all the way from the supercomputer site out to here. I'm feeling pretty good about that.
Yeah.
That's
It's just a
definitely
quick jog down across the water down to the tier 8 site, meet in with that, and that closes a loop.
Mm-hmm.
But now there's a destination I can say, all right, taxi, go from here to there, and I can just be done. Edit timetable. Don't need that anymore. Save changes. Go home. Oh, gonna have to wait for the other train to go through. But only briefly. Haha.
Alright, that should give me what I need. There should be plenty to do what I want to do with this. Oh boy.
Climb up that hill. Near home. When you see the rubber duck sign, you know you're close to home.
Yep.
Interesting. All right.
Oh, Fat Boy just went by.
Definitely needed some Zen time like this today, this week, month, really, this whole thing.
I hear you. All right, getting us that real quick. While I'm thinking about it.
Not a bad idea.
There we go. It's been a little over an hour. It's like now's a good time.
Yeah.
Look at that. A little less than 300 to go. Or it's just a skosh more than 300 to go. Sorry. I
Yeah.
can't math.
In theory, yeah.
Okay, so that Ziggurat is just off the line here. So you know what? I'm not walking the whole way there.
Are you gonna make a train to the Ziggurat?
Oh God, no, no.
No.
I don't have a good way to get from the train stations next to the hub around back.
Yeah.
That's sort of why we ended up doing.
Truck anyway.
Well, no, there was another way we were going to make the nuclear pasta facility at one point
Oh yeah.
with train delivered stuff, and it was just never going to work out because of just the way we laid things out.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
So no, I'm just factory carting it.
Come on
I'm
down.
not sure it's faster than running, but oh, look at all that. Come on, come on. Where's the... Really? That is sizable.
Sure is.
And built right over a cliff. Or, oh, right, looking down on the drop pod site.
Yep.
And then you had to build a whole factory just to get the stuff you wanted.
It requires so much wire, my dude.
Oh, all right. Okay, in Lumen, this looks
Yeah,
wild.
I imagine.
Lumen makes it look really cool on the inside.
No.
Well, especially because there's no outside natural light.
Mm-hmm.
Though something interesting happens when you get high enough hovering, the game forgets there are walls, so
And
it
let
lets
some light
sunlight
in, yep.
through.
Yeah,
That's
that happens without Lumen too. Yeah. Which is funny because one of the adjustments I'm going to make once I do some other stuff is to open up some of the walls to let some light in. So I guess I'll just end up making that look like it makes more sense.
oh goodness. The Cathedral of Electricity.
Yep, the Ziggurat of Power.
It's just the top. It's the square at the top that is letting light through.
I wonder if one of those walls is
Because it's
fake,
just
maybe.
a square patch of the batteries. No matter how close or how far away. I mean, actually, if I get close, then it stops doing it. And it realizes, oh yeah, no, there's a ceiling there. But I'm far enough away that it has forgotten there's a ceiling.
That's amazing.
Just unloads the ceiling, yeah. From the lighting engine.
Yep.
Interesting.
But then as I move closer to that square of things, it's like, oh wait, no, there's actually a ceiling above me. I should not paint those rays.
Yeah, because
Did not
I'm
have that
guessing the
light.
sun's over there right now.
there's various degrees of fidelity around your player character when it comes to rendering light and whatnot.
Yep. Like, is this a limitation of UE5? Is this a choice that the Coffee Stain made that results in this? Like, I'm fascinated, but at the same time, I know I would not understand the answers. Yeah, that definitely is where the angle of the sun. So yeah, that's what it's doing. I almost feel like it should be the walls that have windows rather than the windowed ceiling, windowed roofing tiles. I don't know.
Well, the roofs aren't supposed to have like windows, tiles, or
I mean, you can actually use the
Yeah,
glass
I
material
could
for
use a
roofs,
glass.
but,
Yeah, I was gonna put
but you know,
some transparency in the vertical walls.
yeah, I actually like that. Like putting windows in better than.
Just like strip out the middle layer and put like glass there.
All right, you do have 3. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. Also, I love that this is the first time I've ever actually seen this quarry pit used.
It has just a little bit of everything. By the time if you find it, you need a lot more than just a little bit of everything.
So this is their equivalent of the starting space, I guess. You even have that little tiny bit of water at the bottom.
It's basically kind of like a puzzle zone. Like figure this out.
Yeah, right. You wanted a challenge mode, here you go. Oh, it really literally just fits a water extractor too.
Yep,
It's almost
precisely
water
one.
extractor shaped.
Yep. Precisely one. You get one. You want to build a water refinery to get more materials, you get one. Maybe overclock it.
Look at that. Beautiful. They knew exactly what they were doing.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so that's the skirt done.
Okay, so that comes out here. Spud, would you be offended if I did something slightly silly with the entryway?
Not at all. In fact, the opposite of offended.
I'm going to try to do the. Oh, yeah, it's going to be a little tricky to do this way, but that's all right. I'll put a power pole closer just so I can do that. Yeah, beep at me. Go ahead. Going to try to do the escalator ramp up.
Oh,
Have an escalator up and an escalator down.
nice.
It means
Yeah,
the
go
middle
for it.
one will go away, but
We'll live.
worst case scenario, it fails and I put it back. Oh, and you put it too deep. Oh, that's perfect. Thank you. That actually surprisingly helpful. Okay, power. No. It's okay. Good. I've got a snapping point. That's good.
Oh, there we go. Oh, that adds quite a bit to the interior view. I tell you what.
I gotta see this. Oh, I like that. Oh, that was the
Yeah,
right choice.
that
That was completely the right choice.
I'm on my way.
The other idea I had is a little more questionable.
Okay, too steep, too steep. Yes, kind of there-ish. 3 out.
No, that wouldn't quite work, would it?
Okay, this is not done yet, but it's sort of proof of concepting.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, you can just look right in and, oh, man. Yeah. Massive improvement, yeah.
Okay, but yeah, go look inside. That is amazing. Okay, so
I've seen it with all these. But yeah, getting the light in is nuts.
it's the angle of that I gotta worry about.
Did that even
Hmm?
be or do anything?
All right, so that informs what we do with that.
Yeah, Pulsar, that's the idea. We'll be finished just in time for 1.0 to destroy everything.
Kinda, yeah. Okay, now I want to go. Am I right about this? I think so. Let's find out. Oh, it's that fascinating.
Nah, probably not worthwhile. All right.
Okay. Okay, that's. The concept is proofed. Yeah, all right, there's our angle. Let me get the little thingy. Ah! Oh, I am amused at how well that worked. Okay,
You got the escalators working?
escalator's working.
Nice.
Let's go.
1, 2, 3, 4. Just north of 4 foundation tiles. 1, 2, 3. So it's basically 1-to-1 if you use the shallower of the 2 new ramps. Because they go up 4 wall heights and along 4 foundation tiles.
Ah.
But there's a limit to how long you can make a conveyor belt, so you wouldn't want to try and push it too much further than that. Express elevator up, express elevator down. Hello, what happened there? That was interesting. Well, now I gotta put signs on it. Obviously.
Naturally.
Make sure that's not too high, or too short, I should say. Give me some, it's organization, right? Right. We are layout, just the arrow. Thank you.
Hi, kitty. I do not need full body head bonks to my foot.
Are you sure you don't?
She sure thinks I do. What? Hey. I'm busy.
Select image. Other arrow, thank you. Oh, we don't have a red. Red preset. Red and green, right? So if I change 7576 to 7625, I should get what I want. More or less.
More or less.
There we go. Need a bigger sign than that. Display sign. Small billboard is a bit much. It is definitely a bit much. Never mind. Display sign it is. And equipment, no. Buildings, no. Layout. I'm far too amused by that. Okay. Something about there? Yeah, off center.
Hmm.
Couple more display signs.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, here we go.
Okay, there we go. I've contributed a very silly thing.
Oh, this is very good. That's just pure fun right there.
All right. Gotta come see what the giggles are about.
Escalators work.
As escalators work.
Also, I've got helpful signage to let visitors know which direction is up and which direction is not up. Like, please enter here. Please do not enter here. Actually, I should probably just put an X on that instead.
Yeah, not yeah. The down almost
I'm
looked
getting
like
there.
this is the way that goes down.
There. Select image. Boop. Copy. And paste. There we go. The red X is a nice do not enter.
Yeah. And now I am applying paint.
I see this.
Oh,
My game was fighting it as it wanted to load. That is amusing. Oh my gosh, that's lined up so perfectly. Thank you for visiting.
So the trick is you have to put the. I mean, we kind of went over this when we were doing the racetrack and trying to make it work for the cars, but
Yeah.
it's like you've got to put the um, conveyor belt supports one foundation tile down
Mm.
like
Yeah.
that, and then hide it once you've got it placed.
Hmm.
And then it's just a matter of making sure that it's placed such that the angle of the ramps lines up with it.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So it actually looks like it belongs this way.
That is amazing.
Well, like I said, it's a nice 1-to-1 ratio of one wall high to one foundation across if you use the shallower of the two new ramps. Like you could probably do the same thing with the steeper ones too, but I think it wouldn't look as good.
That is way too good.
Funny, so now there's the sections that light is coming through on purpose because you've got the windows,
Mm-hmm.
but there's still that square block
Yeah,
one part
square
of the way.
still.
I wonder if just like there's a client side glitch where like it didn't place in the lighting engine or something, and maybe replacing it would fix it. But like,
Nah.
Well, I've noticed that at least in Satisfactory, when things just get too far away, they just don't load in the game anymore.
We'll also notice your shadow or the shadow of things around you. You can watch the shadow like render in as you're traveling across something.
yeah, there's the radius around you
Yeah.
where shadow quality increases. Yeah.
The view distance for shadows is pretty close by. Things considered.
Oh my goodness, the shadow from the space elevator casts onto the ziggurat.
Oh yeah, I see it. That's wild.
When the sun passes behind the ziggurat, or behind the space elevator, it casts a shadow onto the ziggurat.
Oh, look at that.
That's hella.
You can
Biggest
see the
sundial
cutoff.
on the planet.
You can see the cutoff for the shadow too.
Yep. Just strip into the desert, and then the further you get away from it, it's just like, no, I'm not going to paint that for you.
Mm-hmm. I can follow this shadow home.
Oh, that is neat.
Watch it paint across the desert. Yeah, it seems like terrain shadows can go pretty far, but like shadows and light cast from buildings very close to the player.
Yeah. All right, back in my factory cart. Back to base.
Gonna finish up painting here and then call that good.
Let's say we're at a good time for it, so.
Mm-hmm.
Just a few more layers.
Oh, Truckcoon, let's not get run over. I was like looking around at the room and checking on stuff as I drove and look up and oh, hang on, that's a massive truck barreling down on me. I think that fight would not go well for me.
Not exactly David and Goliath, yeah.
No. Don't even have a sling. I mean, my arm will be in a sling afterward, but that's about it. Okay. When the heck did I? Oh, right. Plant material. So leaf material can go in here. Wood can go in here. Does the bioprocessor do anything with the flowers?
No, I don't think any of the
Okay,
buildings process flowers.
that's right. They can get sunk, so that is fine by me.
Yeah. I could actually set it up to process flowers. I'll
Yeah,
do
but
that
then it
next.
would just be into it would
Color
be into
cartridges.
color cartridges, which will be obsolete before we ever care about them again.
But
Yeah.
also, I can just set them up to directly sync when you're dropping off everything at once. So
I was probably the last player to ever really care about them.
You needed a lot of them, but I would like to point out that we have 3/4 of the ACUs done.
Yes!
let's go.
Vindication.
The MFGs are almost done. We're 3/4 on the thingamabobs. All right. Oh, boy.
ADSs, sorry, not the
ADS.
ACUs. ACUs are the thing you need for the ADSs.
Yeah.
Mhm. But still, that is awesome.
What is words?
Word soup.
I'll tell you what. Come on, let me
MFGs
type.
did not finish today, but they got close.
Practically done.
Mm-hmm. The minute they're done, I'm just gonna set them up to sync to get more tickets.
Oh yeah. Doing a quickie save.
Quick save.
I mean, insofar as saving is ever quick, but
Mm-hmm.
like every half hour closer to being done we are, the more nervous I am about oh, let's not lose that progress.
Yeah.
Understandable, honestly. Yeah, I'm just gonna retile the sort of skirt of the ziggurat, and then I will actually be done.
No problem. We are just hanging out. Why do I have fabric on me? I don't know. Why do I have color cartridges on me? That's an even bigger question. Why do I have color cartridges?
I don't know, actually. I
I
could
can
not
only
begin to
guess
tell you.
leftover from painting lines on the track, but
But I wasn't doing that.
Yeah, you weren't doing
yeah.
that.
I've got so much random stuff on me, but it's always like you think, well, I don't need to be carrying that around, and then you get somewhere and I need to plunk down a thing. Like, why do I have 106 all-clad or aluminum casings? I don't know. But if I'm not carrying them, at some point I'm going to need them.
Yeah.
I love that we've got like 300 some odd mycelia in this bin. And it's like, when did that stop being relevant? See, you've got some fireworks on hand too.
Yeah, I got some more fireworks cooking over at Fixmas because I had a bin set up to just collect the presents. So that I could still make Fixmas items even after Fixmas is over.
Right.
Oh boy.
I will set off another fireworks show when phase 4 is over.
Oh yeah, we're pretty much counting on that. 96 tickets in the bin.
Wow.
Yep, almost enough for the.
I don't know what you're saving up for, so.
I'm getting the Satisfactory Pioneering one for 150.
Ah,
And then I'm going to collect all the critter trophies, because why not?
I love that we actually have MAM completion.
Oh yeah.
Literal completion. We have all the alts. We have all the MAM research.
Yeah,
It's done.
we have 100%ed it. My apologies. This back wall is taller than I thought it would be.
No worries.
I just want to
You're
have
just
it absolutely
chilling.
done and finished by the time we tools down, so that I don't know. I can do anything else next time.
Yeah.
Oh, I can absolutely click and drag. Okay. Would have liked to know that about
can
5
what?
minutes ago. When you're doing materials customization for walls and roofs and whatnot, you can click and drag.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yes. Yeah. You can just click on one and then just start moving along them and be like, "Yep. All right, here's all your customizations." Yeah, that's how I do roofing tile strips. Like, here's the window
Ah,
roofed. Zoop. I'm not really
yeah,
zooping, but like just walk along, walk along.
yeah.
Merp. And that was an ADS train having just delivered another batch.
Heck yeah.
And there they go.
Boom.
Bada bing.
Another almost 30 of them. You'll love to see it.
At the start of the next session, I think I'll just head back down there and see how it's holding up, if it needs another infusion.
Yeah.
Of supercomputers or something, just in case. But I don't think I'm that worried.
It's going to be the nest that we're sitting on the whole time.
Yeah.
Incoming transfer rate 4 items per minute. Yeah,
Nice.
I guess. Oh, for the drone port. But that's sort of an average. It's also, the magnetic space drone source is 5.5 kilometers away, so.
All right, Ziggurat, you're done now. And charging up with more power than we'll ever need. All right. And we're back.
There goes trucking. Oh, I was going to hang out here and watch a drone drop in, but nope. I will not be waiting that long. I'm ready to be done.
Yeah.
Wah! Don't fall down. Okay, let me get one actual. Let me get the formal save of the day out.
Yep.
And also doing that. So let's see here. Save game.
Spitting. I can't believe we're at spitting
40.
distance on magnetic field generators. And yeah, within the last 1,000.
So close.
So and we got a good 500 produced and put in the space elevator of the ADSs today. So yeah, it's just 2 more sessions now.
just north of 140 hours.
Nice.
140 hours, 6.5 minutes. And we have a save. You're good to go.
All right, and that'll be a stream.
All right.